Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and as you can see, we've got a lot of scraps here on our table. What we're going to do is make some of the little pin clips, and let me grab that one. We're going to make some of these that go on the side of your mini albums, journals. I made a little travel journal in the last video and made this to go on the side of it. It's got a clip on the back. This is made with material so it doesn't tear, and then it's just got some little goodies, just a little cluster there. Now, I did see someone make these. My mind is blank at this minute, but I will put their link below. I will look it up and put their link below before I post this video. They didn't make them, I don't think, exactly like this one, but they made some, and I think they did have a clip on the back, but I will link their video below. And I'm just going to use some of my scraps because I need to use some of these scraps up. So let's see what we're going to start with. And it doesn't really matter what you grab because it's all going to look pretty. I'm just going to grab a piece of this. And I like to tear mine because I think the clusters look better when they're torn. But there again, that's up to you. And you do not have to sew these. I did not sew that one that I made. You can put them together just with glue. You can even put them together with hot glue if you want to. But I am going to put mine together with just some glue. Probably Fabri-Tac. I was trying to save that little flower right there, but I don't think I'm going to be able to, so. Now let me put some of this up and grab my little trash bin here so I can throw these little pieces in there so I don't get myself in such a mess. Alright, now I'm probably going to make mine, let me see. I may tear it down just a little bit. Probably going to make mine about that size for the back. That'll be a good size for your journals and your mini albums, you know, depending on what size you make it. You could always make it smaller or larger. Now, I like to ink all my pieces up. There again, that's something that I like to do. But if that's not your thing, then don't worry about it. Don't worry about inking it. I'm also going to use just a little piece of this bag here. This is just a paper bag. And I'm just going to cut it with my little decorative scissors here. We're getting a storm, so if I go out for a minute, that's what's going on. We're getting a pretty bad storm here right now. It is thundering and lightning and raining. It's just now started raining, I think, so getting some weather, but that's okay. We need the rain, I think. I know a lot of people need the rain for their gardens and different things, so that's okay with me. I'll take whatever the Lord sends us. He knows more than we do, doesn't he? Alright, then we're just going to take a little piece of doily, and I have just coffee stained that doily. And then I'm going to take a little piece of my coffee stained paper. I'm just going to tear the edges on that. And each piece you just kind of get a little bit smaller and a little bit smaller until you get the stack that you want. Now I have seen some people make these and they glued them together or they staple them together. I don't particularly like to use staples, so I probably won't use staples on mine. But that's up to you. Everybody do their own crafting. Now I'm just going to move that over so I can see what I've got here. I started not to tear all of that, but I'm going to have to. This is just an old vintage dictionary page. And then I think I am going to, let's see what else I got under here. I'm going to save those for some other things. I'll put that there. I have to kind of get myself organized here. Okay, all that will be for our layers. And then I like to just have a little focal point on the top. So I think I'm going to use this little T card as my focal point for the top. You could use a little butterfly, and I will definitely use some of those on the tops of mine. And then just kind of alternate your pieces. And I don't really alternate them that much when I just lay them on here, because when I pick them up to glue, I'm going to change it up a little bit anyway, probably. And then I like to put just a little piece of lace or something under there. Let's see what we got. Let's put this little piece of lace. This is just a little cotton lace that we got. And I'm just going to put it probably, I may even put it right up that side like that, and then just glue that down there. Now, to make our pin loop, I've just got some of that. This is still that bag that I cut up, and I've got some of that. I'm just going to cut off a piece of it. Now, you can cut it down, you can tear it, lots of different things that you can do. I'm just going to, let's see, yeah, I'm going to tear mine. I started to say, nope, I won't tear it because it won't tear that way, but it did. So see, I've just torn it, made a little strip out of it. And then I like to fold it over, and what I do is I take my pin, the one that I'm going to use or one similar, and I like to put my pin in there before I actually glue it. Because if I don't, sometimes I get that way too tight. So that's how we're going to do that right there. So let me grab my glue. I'm just going to use Fabri-Tac. Somebody said, where did I get the bottles that had the caps? Now, these bottles did not come with caps. I had to purchase the caps separately, and I have the bottles and the caps listed below. So if you want to grab these, my link is below. I'm going to put a little glue on the right in the middle. Then I'm just going to pick this little piece up, put glue underneath. And I'm just going to make sure that I get that kind of straight, and then glue this top part. And I like to put quite a bit of glue on that because you want that to hold really well. You don't want to lose your pin out in that. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each layer. And you do not have to glue it like this. You can always take everything apart and glue your layers as you go. This is just my way of gluing it down and not moving a lot of it as I go. I mean, it's still wet enough that I can slide it around if I want something in a little bit different area. I can still slide it around. Or I can clip that little piece off or tear that little piece off if I don't like that right there. So there is the first little pin cluster. Isn't that cute? Let me grab some pins. I've got a whole collection of pins here. And these are from Arteza. They sent these to me. They work great. They've got, let's see, it's 60 pins, 7 classic, 6 rainbow, 10 metallic, 10 fluorescent in this one pack here. And I will link them below if you want to check them out. The rainbow ones have different colors in the barrel, but I get those from them. Now, if I wanted to use this pen, which I probably won't because it's really too skinny, but if I wanted to use this pen, I could always take that up a little bit. You know, take this up to where it'll make it smaller. This is a little bit too long for me. I like the shorter pens. See, this is a little bit long. I like the shorter ones like this. So, but those would still work. All you would need to do is just, you can take that up and just make that a little bit narrower in there. And see, once they clip on that, your pins are not going to fall out. So you can always make this a little bit smaller. Let's just go ahead and do that. What I'm going to do is just put some glue right in here. And then I'm just going to press that together. Then I don't have to move it at all. Just going to press that together and leave it for a second. Now if I wanted to put a little butterfly on here, it may be a little much. Let's see. I don't have any little butterflies out. I don't have any cut right now. See if that's a little much. Oh, you know I like the butterfly, of course. It may be a little much. I think a different color might look a little bit better, but I don't have any smaller ones fussy cut, and I really don't want a fussy cut right now. So I may leave that just like that. Slide my pen down in here, and now see, now it fits. Okay, so there's our little pen attached to that. Now all we need to do is put a paper clip on the back. Now you can put the paper clip going this way, depending on how you want to clip it on your album. I put mine going this way because I plan on clipping it on this side, but there again, that's up to you. Now what I do is just take another little piece of paper and I run across the back. Where is that paper? There it is. I just tear another little piece, just big enough to go across. I put my paper clip on that piece like that. And then this part right here is going to get glue. That way when you clip it on, you're not going to be able to see where it's clipped, the little clip part. So I just put my glue down in here. Put a good portion right there around the paper clip. And then just press it down right there. And this is Fabri-Tac glue, so it'll take it just a second to dry. But then when it dries, you've got your paper clip, pen, you've got your pen, paper clip cluster. So there you go. As soon as that dries, we'll put our pen in there, and then we have our cluster paper clip pen attachment. So let's make a few more. I always need those to put on my albums, on journals. Let's see, what paper shall we use this time? And I'm just using some scrapbooking paper. Some of it's single-sided, some of it's double-sided. I'm just grabbing some of that. Oh, now it's raining. It's coming down out there. Big time. There we go. Okay. Then we'll just decide what else we want to put on here. Now I got this little paper from someone. I don't remember who, but I don't know what kind of paper that is, but I like it. And then this is just a little music page that I cut like a stamp. I just used my little fussy cut scissors or my little decorative scissors and cut this. So we'll put that down right there. Then let's see, what else? Let's put some vellum down on here. That right there. Okay, I don't like how this back is almost in like a rectangle. I don't like that. Let's tear it on down a little bit. Put that there, that there, that one there. Now what do we want to put? You want to put a little piece of book page. Just tear a tiny piece of book page off. And then we'll put another little tea card maybe, or even a little Tim Holtz vintage piece on here. We might do that. I don't know, I like this little T card on there. And let's see, what else shall we put? Let's go ahead and cut our piece of material off. And I'm not measuring it, just cutting, I don't know, looks like it may be 2.5 inches maybe. And that's usually plenty big enough. So you've got that little opening there. So we'll use that. Let's grab a little piece of this lace. That in there. And then a little piece of the bling. Okay, let's go ahead and layer this. Just gonna put that down. I'm gonna put that piece across like that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and glue this piece together, I think. And then we'll put it down right there. Let's put our little piece of lace over here on this side this time. Our little book page. Music note ticket, like that. And then we'll do our vellum this way. And then we'll put our little T card up through there. Let's see which way's up. I think that way's up. Oh, maybe we'll put this one. I like this one too. Yeah, that one's got a little bit of color to it. Let's put that one. That right there. That's cute. And then I want to put down just a little bit of glue. I want to put down just a little piece of bling right there on the side. Now, it doesn't bother me that some of these little pieces curl up. I kind of like that. I think it makes it look good. But if you don't like that, then you can go ahead and glue them down, but I kind of like that. Now my pen is going to go right in there. I'm not going to put it in yet. I'm going to wait till that dries well. We could also put a little vellum butterfly. That's kind of big. See if we have any smaller ones under here. I doubt it. I think I've already used all of my small ones, my little babies. Nope. Yeah, I've already used all my little baby ones. Okay, let's check here. This little butterfly might work. It's a little orange looking one. Let's see if he might work on there. Let's try bringing him down that way and see if he works. I don't like him upside down. Okay. Let's put that little butterfly on there like that. And there is our little cluster. Now, if you want to ink everything up after you get your cluster put together, you can do that. Just wait till you get it all put together and then ink it up like that. I'm going to put just a little piece of bling down on this. like that. Okay, so there is 3. Let's go ahead and make more. And I can keep making these forever and a day with all of the scraps that I have. I have tons of scraps, so I can just keep going. But this is just another good way to use up your scraps, and you're making something that is very pretty and that can be used in your journals or journals that you're going to be giving away or selling, anything like that. Alright, let's go with a little piece of this colored vellum on this. I love this. This came from one of you guys. Someone asked me, do you use all of those things that they sent you? Well, yes I do. You can see me right now using them. I'm going to glue down this time as I go, I think. It'll just maybe save me a little bit of time. And on this is a music page that someone sent me that had some napkin glued to it. And I've just got this little piece left. I used some of it in another craft, so I'm going to put that down right there. And then, let's see what else we have over here. I'm just grabbing from my little stash over here. Let's see, let's go in right here and grab, if I can, let's see if we can grab one of these little tickets, see what that look like on there. Says it Mint 1. And put that over that way so all of my little pink won't be covered up. I think I'm going to trim this out and we'll use this little ticket on here. This is just a little ticket from my stash. I have no clue where I got it. I probably got it out of a paper collection at one time or another. So we'll put that down right there. I think I'm just going to add another little piece of this vellum up here because I tend to be covering it up and I don't want it covered up, all of it. I'm going to add another little piece right there. And then this can go right there. Let's pull a little piece of this doily off and put there underneath, like that. Oh my goodness, it's raining so hard. I could sleep through this weather. How many of you out there like to sleep when it's raining? Let me know in the comments below. I love to sleep when it's coming to rain or a little bit of a storm. Not a bad storm, just a little storm. I love to sleep during that. Now, as you can see, I didn't glue my little piece of material under there. But that's not a problem if you forget. We're just going to glue it now. And all I'll do is just pull those little layers up and I'll put that right in there. So it's not a problem if you forget. You know, I get busy talking and I forget it a lot. There we go. Now it's in there. Just going to add a little bit to the center of that. Just press it down. Alright. Now I do need something on here. Just kind of give it a little focal. And I think I might put that little butterfly right there. He is kind of big, but I like him. Tear just a little bit of that off. So let's just glue him down. You'll still be able to see everything that's underneath. Then, let's see, what else we're going to put. Of course, in the center of our butterfly, we need to put bling, always. Now, if I was trying to make these in a hurry and I didn't want them to take a while to dry, I would probably either be using my art glitter glue or I would be using hot glue, because they will dry very, very fast that way. But, you know, I'm not in a big hurry right now, so doing this is fine with me because I can let them dry overnight and then I can add them to my journals as I go. Now I need to put clips on both of these. I didn't put a clip on that one. So all I'm going to do is clip this on here like that. Adding lots of glue to that, and then we're just going to glue it down like that. And now that one is ready to go on your little journal. So I'm going to lay that right there. I'm going to go ahead and put my clip on this one. I'm just going to use a scrap piece of paper on the back. The back does not have to be pretty. This part is going to be hidden, but if you want to, you know, be real neat, you can just trim it off and put your paper on there. I think on this one, let's see, yeah, we're going to put our clip right there. So, just going to put my clip on again, like this. Push it all the way down on there, and then I put my glue back here. Now, if you want to put your little clip and your pin on the other side, you can do that. That's up to you. You can just change it up like you want. So there we go. There is another. So those are so quick and easy. Let's do one that's kind of bright here. Alright, let's take some of this yellow doily. This is kind of a, I think I dyed this actually with ink. I think I dyed this with ink. So let's take some of that doily and put that there. I'm going to go ahead and cut my little piece of material. Now, let me show you. Let's do this one with something else other than material. You can also make your little pin clip with lace if you want to do that. So let's do this one with a piece of lace. Of course, it would have to be a piece of lace that doesn't stretch. You know, some of the lace is kind of stretchy. It would have to be a piece that's not real stretchy. But you can do it. It'll work. Okay, then let's take a piece of this book page. Put that down right there. And that kind of captures that in. Press that down well. And let's bring in another piece of this. Let me know in the comments if you sent this and what exactly it is. I don't know for sure what it is. It may be like a deli paper, maybe, something like that. I am not sure. All right, then what else? We have a little piece of this vellum that we can put in there. There we go. We have a clock piece, or we have some little pieces here that we might can use. I don't know how big they are, but let's see if we can use these. Oh, that one's cute. That is cute. I like that. Let's see. Do I like that one, or do I like that one? Or do I like this one? That one is kind of big, isn't it? We might have to make a larger one to use that one. I kind of like this. I know that my background is a pink, but I kind of like that in there. That's pretty. I don't think it has to matchy-matchy. Right, let's tuck one of these little Tim Holtz pieces under there and then put that down. I'm just going to tuck it right there, and then I'm going to glue this flower down. And here again, one of you sent me these. Thank you, thank you. We're using them to make our clusters, and how cute is that? Let me press that down well. Put a little glue right here. Get all that glue off the top. Look at that. That's cute. Now I like that. I won't be able to put this in there probably yet, but it's going to fit perfectly down in there. That is cute. Okay, again, let's put just a little piece of trim there. It just gives it a little bit of shine. And if you don't like shine, you don't have to do that. But I love a little bling. You know, everything I make, just about, I have to have bling on it. Look at that. Is that not cute? Now we're going to flip it over, and we're going to put our little clip on the back. Where are my clips? Alright, let's tear a little piece of this paper. And we'll go ahead and cut it nice and neat. We'll just show you we can be neat when we want to be. When we want to be. Okay. Let's put that on there like that. I've got something stuck to my finger. Look at that. How cute is that? I will try to take some photos with them, like on a journal and with a pen in there and all of that. When they get dry, I'll be able to do that. I like that. Okay, I want to use this big flower on one, so I want to get a piece that will kind of go with that. Let's see. What have we got under here? Ooh, look at that. We could use that. Let's grab a piece of that. And see, I'm using up so many scraps. This is just a nice and easy way to use up those scraps that you've got. I know you've got some laying around. Surely to goodness, I am not the only one that has scraps in this world, right? This is vintage photo ink. I have some people that ask that. What ink do I use? Most of the time I use vintage photo. It's here on my desk and I use it. You don't have to use that. You can use, whatever you have. But that's just me. I'm a vintage photo kind of girl when it comes to inking. Now I like my other colors, but I don't do a lot of inking with them because I like the rustic look. Okay, now let's see. Need a little piece of my material. I'm just going to clip this and then tear it. And it makes it tear straight when you do that. And I could not cut it straight, so tearing it straight is the best bet. That'll be big enough right there. So let's put a little bit of glue on the inside of this. And then I'm going to put it down right there before I start gluing anything else. Let's see, do I want to clip it that way? Or do I want to clip it that way? I may clip it up and down that way and let my flowers run up the side. That'd be pretty, I think. So let's do that. Like that. Then I'm going to put a little piece of this paper bag down there that I cut. And a little piece of this doily. I think that'd be pretty on there. This one we're making a little bit larger. I don't think I want the yellow on there though. Let's see, I've got more here. Let's grab a little bit of this pink. Let's put this down on there. That'd be pretty. We'll put it like that. Maybe laying over a little bit to the side. Like that. Then I want a little piece of lace, and I'm just going to grab a piece that I've got laying right here on my desk. Do I want it to run that way? And then our flower down? I think so, because I don't want it to go over here. I don't want it to cover up my doily there. So let's do this. Oops. Then I think I'm going to put that little Tim Holtz clock up there. And then that little flower right there. And then I think I'll put this is just a little piece I had laying on my desk. It says Embrace Beauty. And I'll stick that in there. And this I probably just cut out of a paper collection. Who knows where I got it. Stick that in there. So let's put this down. Oh, this one's pretty. I really like this one. Which I like all of them, but I really like this one. I like the brighter colors. I'm more of a shabby chic kind of girl than total vintage. So I like that part. I like that. So let's put this, where are we going to put this? Let's tuck that right in there, and then you can still see it, but it will be kind of partially hidden a little bit. Like that. Cute. Alright, now what are we going to put down? Whoops. I was going to put that little piece of bling on there, but guess what? I just flung it in the floor. So let's see if we have any more here. Probably not. So let's do this. Let's pull in our stash here. See if I've got another one that's similar to that one. Oh, this was it right here. That was it. Oh yeah, I like that. So then let's put this down right there. And I need a little something right there in the center of that clock. I'm just going to put a little black piece. Look at that. That is darling. I love that one. So let's put a little clip on the back of it. And I think I used this paper. Let's just tear that off. Raise your hand if you love using up scraps. I love using up scraps. Just like in the pantry or, you know, in our cabinets. I love when we use up a product all the way and not just have like 2 bottles of ketchup in the refrigerator. Can't stand that. It's got to be all used up before we open up another. I think I put that on backwards. I just like using up scraps and using up pieces of things. That side of that paper was pretty too. Okay, let's put that right there. Now I'm just clipping mine all the same way. There again, you can do it different ways. You do not have to do it all on the same side or clip them all the same way. That's strictly up to you. But look at that. This is a little bit too bright, but put a pin, maybe a pink pin in there. Wouldn't that be pretty? Okay, we got that one done. Let's see how many we have so far. We have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6. In just a short period of time, we've got 6. So let's do maybe one more. I like to do odd numbers, so let's do one more. And I think on this one, I'm going to pull out one of these butterflies that one of you guys sent me. And we're going to use that. So I'm going to use this scrap right here, I think. And I think I'm going to make this one a nice size too, because I want a nice big butterfly on there. They don't have to be small. Alright, got that. Let's grab some music page. And I just like the music page cut with these scissors for some reason. I just think it makes it look very neat and pretty. Look at that, doesn't it? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe the only one that sees that. Oh my goodness, guys. I just looked last night. Normally, I don't look at my subscribers. I just know that, you know, I get a little report that tells me if I've got more subscribers added to, like today or this week, whatever. But last night, I saw that I had quite a few new subscribers, so I decided I would look. And I looked, and I'm over 49,000. So that means, you know what that means? That means we're coming up on 50,000 subscribers. And when we get to 50,000 subscribers, we will be having a big giveaway. Speaking of giveaways, I've got to draw for the Amazon card too. We've got our last package in, so I need to draw for that. Don't let me forget. Remind me. All right, let's see. All right, we're going to start gluing down. And I'm just going to add another little piece of vellum right here. Just because it's laying there, not because it needs it probably. Put it like that, and then I want to tuck my material in right here. So we're going to grab a little piece. And see, this goes forever. You don't have to use very much. So it just goes on and on and on. I'm just going to pull that up, put some glue right there on bottom and top, and then press that little piece in. Press that down. That's cute. Now I can always roll these up if I want my little pin clip to show a little more. I could roll those up on the edges if I wanted to, like that. Make it look like a little scroll. Alright, and then we need, where's that? What was I going to put on here? I was going to put a big butterfly on here, wasn't I? So these are butterflies that was sent to me by one of you again. Let's see. Nope, don't want purple. Oh, look at that. That's cute. I think those are a little bit too big. Let's see this one. Oh, I kind of like that one. That one's a little bit too big. Ooh, I think that one looks good on there. But I do want to tuck something in, give it a little bit of color, little flowers back here on the back side. Maybe like that. Yeah. So let's put this little T card down. Then we'll put this little guy down. How cute. Okay. I didn't put any lace on this one, did I? Let's put a little piece of, just a little tiny piece of lace under the edge of the butterfly. Just tuck tuck it under like that. And what did I do with my little piece of bling? I had one more little piece that I could put right down the center of that little butterfly. I don't know where it went. Here it is, right here. Look at that. It just fits. It was meant to be. We're going to put that right down through there. Okay. All right, let's see, what do we have here? I'm going to roll this up a little bit over here. Don't like that sticking out quite so much. I'm just going to roll it, and then I will put a little bit of ink on there. There we go. There. Cute. I like that one too. Alright, we're going to flip it over and put our clip on the back. Oh, we might put this on there. Make today great. Let's see. I think we could put that right there. This is just another little piece that I probably cut out of a book or a magazine or something. There we go. That's what it needed right there. Okay, let's flip it over and then put our little clip on the back, and this will be finished. I'm just going to grab a little piece of this. And I'm using, I think these are 2-inch clips. You could always use smaller ones or larger ones. It doesn't matter, as long as it clips on there. And if you want to go ahead and cut your paper a little bit longer to cover this end, you can. I'm not worried about that because this is going to be clipped onto my page and that's going to be on the bottom, so I'm not worried about that part, but that's, you can definitely do that if you want to. Just using scraps. Alright, that is our little, let me get this cleaned up a little bit. Lay them all out. See if they need anything or if everything looks good. Okay, so here are our, we're going to call these cluster pin clips. That's what we're going to call them, cluster pin clips. I don't have a clue what the other lady that did these that I saw, I don't know what she called hers, but that's what we're going to call these, cluster pin clips. Aren't they cute? And see, I used up tons of scraps and I've still got quite a few to go, so I will make more of these and put them in my stash. I can clip them on the edge of my little folder, and then I'll just have them ready to go when we start making more journals. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to click that little bell if you want to be notified when we put up new videos. And we will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.